What's up, everybody? Welcome to Best Massage Tech, where today I'm taking a look at the Theragun Relief. So the Theragun Relief is Therabody's newest entry-level massage gun. It is the most affordable and smallest of their line of 3 new massage guns that they've recently released. In today's video, I'll take a look at what comes with this device out of the box. I'll talk about some of the specifications and features as well as compare it to its previous generation, and then I will provide my overall thoughts after using the device. So let's start by taking a look at what comes with this out of the box. The first thing you see when you open the package is the massage gun itself, which looks like this. It is distinct in the fact that it is the first colored device that I can think of that Therabody's released, so you've got this unique blue color. It has the Therabody branding. You see the Theragun Relief screen printed on the handle there. On the other side, you've got Therabody in the handle. No other branding on the device whatsoever. It is all sort of this shiny plastic. You do have just one button, so there's not an LCD display on it like some of their other massage guns. 3 different lights. And then it does come with a couple stickers on it. I had a little difficult time getting some of this residue off. There was another sticker on that bottom here. You have a USB-C charging port. So that is what the device looks like. You see it does come with an attachment head on it. It does come with 3 different attachment heads, so that's what I'll talk about next. This is the standard ball attachment. It also comes with a dampener attachment and a thumb attachment. So the thumb is going to be the firmest attachment. The dampener is going to be the softest attachment. And then the standard ball is sort of in between both of those. All 3 of these are a closed cell polyurethane foam, so you can use them with different lotions or gels. It's not going to soak into the massage head and distort any sort of consistency of that massage head. The next thing you get is the charging cord. So it is a USB-C charging cord, and you see it is USB-C to USB-C. So unfortunately, you do need to find a USB-C port to plug that into. It took me about an hour and a half to fully charge this device, but out of the box, it did come with a medium charge already. So I was able to use this right out of the box. So that's what that charging cord looks like. Once it's charged, it's gonna have a battery life at right around 2 hours, and that's gonna vary depending on what speed settings you're using this on. The next thing you get is just some paperwork. So it does come with a user manual and a warning guide. User manual just walks you through what all the buttons do, how to clean it, how to use the attachment heads. I guess to that point too, I'll just show the attachment heads do just pull on and off. So they've got sort of this ball bearing on the end of them, and that just fits in with the end of the massage head. Once these are on, this is staying on, it's not coming off. That's the standard sort of way that all the attachment heads of the previous generations came on and off. So just to mention that. The next thing you get is just a little quick start card, talks about the different attachment heads and what's different between them. And then you have 3 little cue cards or routine cards that just walk you through how to actually use it depending on what you're trying to target. So it's just gonna tell you what attachment to use, how to hold it, how long to use it, and where to target on your body. They also have the Bluetooth app. This is not compatible with the app in the sense that the app cannot control the device, but you can look at the app and follow along with any of the routines inside that. So just download the Therabody app and you'll be able to find some additional routines beyond what's on these cards. So that's everything that comes with the device out of the box. There's no case, there's no pouch for the attachments, anything like that. So with that being said, I now want to talk about what's a little bit different from this generation, from the previous generation. So this is the entry-level model of their newest generation of Theragun. So the most comparable device of previous generations to this one would be the Theragun Prime, that being the most affordable device and the bottom level, entry-level massage gun they had. That came out a little over 2 years ago at this point. So what's different with this? Quick high-level overview would be that the stroke length is much shorter. We have a much weaker stall force on this. We did lose one attachment from the Prime, and that is the cone attachment. The price of this, though, is about $150 cheaper than what the Prime was introduced at, so that's a win. And then lastly, we did lose about a pound of weight, so this is much lighter and easier to hold than its previous generation Prime. So let's dive specifically into some of those specifications now. So I did mention that the stroke length is shorter. Prior to this generation of Theraguns, every Theragun outside of the Theragun Mini had a stroke length of 16 millimeters. Stroke length is the distance that this massage head moves away from the device. This is the first device that's the full-size variety that has a 10 millimeter stroke length. So their Sense device was a 12 millimeter stroke length, which is a reduction, and then this is actually 2 millimeters less at 10 millimeters. The stall force of this is also less than the Prime, so the stall force on this isn't advertised by Therabody anywhere, but I've estimated it to be somewhere between 15 to 20 pounds. And the noise on this is really, really quiet, somewhere between 60 to 65 decibels across all 3 speeds, so super, super quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on here a second. I'm gonna show the noise. I'm gonna show the stall force on this. In order to turn the device on, you just quick press this button in the back. It will light up. This light on the back is gonna indicate your battery life. So you see mine is blue here. That indicates a medium battery life. If it was orange, that means low. If it's flashing green, it's high. If it's a solid green, that's a full battery charge. So once you have that on, you just quick press this button again for about 2 seconds, and the device will turn on. You see you've got this light here that does indicate that speed level. So here it is really quiet. You might not even be able to hear this. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all the way up to the highest speed, which is gonna be 2,400 percussions per minute, and try to stall it. So you see I'm not putting a lot of pressure against this at all, and the motor is stalling, but it does come on right away after that, which is a plus. To turn it off, you just press and hold that button in the back. So in terms of the stall force, that's really, really low. It's something that I personally tend to like an aggressive massage. However, if you're just gonna be using this for daily general use, it's not gonna really play a factor. The way to properly be using this is just to be sort of floating over any of your muscle tissue, so you shouldn't really be pressing against the massage gun at all, so stalling it out shouldn't be a huge concern unless you are looking to get a little more aggressive, work with your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads, some of those larger muscle groups, or if you're really trying to pull into your back, I could probably stall it just on my shoulder here really easily. So if you do have a really, really tight knot, it could become a factor, but if you're just using this for general warm-up and recovery on a day-to-day basis, you shouldn't really have much issues with that low stall force. But for me personally, it's just a little bit lower than what I come to expect from Theragun. Also, I'll say with that low stroke length, it does feel a lot less percussive to me and feels more like a vibrational device. Just to compare this to a Hypervolt, for example, a Hypervolt has a 12mm stroke length as well. So this is less than that even. And for me personally, Hypervolts feel very vibrational. So the next thing is the speeds on this. I mentioned it does have the 3 different speeds. Those are going to range from 1,750 percussions per minute up to 2,400 percussions per minute. It does not have any sort of adjustability, so it is fixed at this angle. The battery is not removable. I did mention that battery. USB-C charge, 2-hour battery life, takes about an hour and a half to charge. The weight of this is probably the biggest plus of the whole device. It weighs just over 1 pound at 1 pound 5 ounces. It is very easy to hold. You have a very narrow grip on the handle here. You've got the triangle design, so you can do a few different grips on it depending on what area of your body you are trying to massage. It does not come with a case. Like I mentioned, no case, no pouch, anything like that. All of those factors do play into the overall price, which is $150. Again, it is the most affordable massage gun that Theragun makes. It is only available at Best Buy and Target currently, and that is an exclusive sale that Therabody has arranged with those 2 outlets, so you can't buy this on Amazon. As of now, you can't even buy it on Theragun's own website. I don't know how long that will be, but as of now, it is exclusive to Best Buy and Target. I got mine from Best Buy. It came really, really quickly. It does come with a 1-year warranty, and to my knowledge at the moment, this is the only color that is available. So I'll just go ahead and use it for a little bit and just provide some thoughts. It is really relaxing. It does feel pretty similar to most massage guns. I think for what I would be looking for in terms of a little bit more aggressive, I'm a little bit disappointed with the reduction in the stall force and the stroke length on this. But what I will say is if you're just looking for a really low-end entry-level massage gun, if you're elderly or if you're looking for a massage gun for kids, or you're just a little bit concerned about the heaviness of some other massage guns, this would be a great option. And again, it's designed to be entry level. If you are more of a competitive athlete, elite athlete, if you work out a lot, you've got a lot of tight spots and you're really sore off after workouts, you might want to consider some of their other devices. For me personally, I think for $150 more to go up to the Theragun Sense would be a good value. Not only do you get some additional attachments, a longer stroke length, a slightly higher stall force, but you also get a case. So you have to remember, you have all these things you're going to try to keep together. So unless you have a pouch of your own, you're going to have to find somewhere to make sure this all stays together. And so not having even just like a little mesh pouch or something that this goes in is a little bit disappointing. But again, it all ties into that low price point, which is a very friendly price point. But I honestly would even pick probably the Theragun Mini over this unless I was specifically looking for a massage gun to massage my back, because the Mini doesn't have a handle. But the stroke length on the Mini is actually longer than this stroke length. So just something to consider if you are looking at getting a Theragun. But the 2 biggest values of this are definitely the price the size and the weight, and then just my concerns personally and my criticisms would be the stall force, the stroke length, the fact that it's not compatible with the app in terms of being able to actually control it. And then really, really little thing, but just the fact that this is all just a shiny plastic. If my hands were sweaty at all, this might start to slip really, really easily. So if they could have added like a little rubber grip to this handle, that would have been nice. But overall, again, entry-level device. It's always a quality build from Therabody, so you know you're gonna get a good product. But if you guys have questions specifically about this Theragun Relief, go ahead, drop it in the comments down below. As always, I will do my best to answer those. Otherwise, that is the Theragun Relief. That's a review. Enjoy your recovery.